If you're watching this video because you're thinking about shaving your head, I just want to say, do it. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Deka, and if you're new here, welcome. I make videos about beauty, life, and travel. I love to travel, and I love life, and I'm happy to be alive. And today I'm going to tell you why I shave my head. Yes. Let me start with a little story about my hair journey, okay? When I was 3 years old, my mother, God bless her, she became a cosmetologist, so she studied up, okay? And she was influenced. There weren't influencers in the year 1997 in which this occurred, but she was influenced by the community in which she was in to relax my hair. So I started getting chemical relaxers when I was 3 years old. And I got relaxers throughout childhood. I got protective styles like braids, and I would go swimming in the summer in the chlorine, and I didn't know how to take care of my hair. And I think even with my mom's cosmetologist background, she barely knew how to take care of my hair. So, or I probably didn't listen to her when she told me to do certain things to take care of my hair when I was swimming in the pool. Look, I have a lot of water in my chart. If you know, you know. And I love swimming. I love swimming so much. And I would swim in the chlorine and my hair would just break off at the end of the summer. So I went through a lot of awkward phases with my hair, especially like in middle school when, you know, I was an emo kid, a scene kid. I had a pixie cut, not by choice, but because my hair was completely broken off due to the chlorine. Just a lot of weird, awkward, ugly times. Okay, and maybe I shouldn't say that about myself, but it was really hard for me to feel beautiful when I was younger. And eventually things started to shift, you know. I went through puberty and kind of came out of the awkward phase, and I still had some hair left. I had hair maybe about to here. It never really touched my shoulders or went past my shoulders, but it would, you know, maybe make it to about here before breaking off because I was still getting relaxers all the way through high school. And then I went to college and I realized, well, I can't go get my hair relaxed by my mom every 6 weeks. And I tried to go to like some local hairstylist, and it was just too much work on top of college. You know, I had my studies to be concerned about. I needed to graduate. I didn't want to have to worry about my hair. And that's when the natural hair movement was really booming on YouTube. And I was influenced to go natural. So I did. And I went natural. I stopped relaxing my hair, and I didn't do a big chop, but I cut most of my hair off. I wish I would have done the big chop then. Like, I wish I would have buzz cut, you know, really shaved it back then, but I think I was afraid to, and I didn't have the confidence that I do now. And I went natural, and so I have been natural for the last really 10 years, from about 18, 19, 20 until now. And many of those years, I still didn't know what I was doing with my hair. I would, you know, listen to the girls on YouTube who were recommending Shea Moisture and Diva Curl and all these products that, you know, you can find in Target, and they weren't actually working. I didn't realize this, but you know, some of those products in the Target aisle have gotten better and more honest about what they do and whatever. But back then, even just 5 years ago, a lot of those products were just gimmicky, and they were actually doing the opposite to what you thought they were. They weren't moisturizing your hair. They weren't helping your hair. They were just weighing your hair down, keeping moisture out, and causing more damage and dryness. And so I would just be putting in all of this effort to take care of my hair and just getting nowhere. It wasn't until I met my amazing friend and hairstylist, Alex, here in Los Angeles that I finally understood how to take care of my hair. She told me, throw all those products away, start using InnerSense. It's a pricey product, but it works. It does what it says it does. It's not full of crap, and and it worked for me. It simplified my routine. You know, I was able to just wash, put my leave-in conditioner in my gel, and my curls would be popping, and I finally felt like I knew what I was doing with my hair. And that was an amazing change, amazing, incredible, life-changing moment for me, all thanks to her knowledge of how to take care of curly hair. So I finally got to the point where I'm like, okay, I know what I'm doing. This is cool. My hair is growing. Whoa, my hair is growing. It is so thick and it is growing. And the more that it grows, the more work it is in some ways. Like, my hair has strength. It almost felt like it was fighting back at some points. And like my arm muscles were growing because I'm just trying to like detangle my hair. The amount of brushes I have broken in the shower is more than one. And that was my 13th reason. And that was my 13th reason why, because I kept breaking the plastic wet brushes in the shower that I love so much. I love those brushes. They actually work. But my hair is just so thick that I was finding myself getting frustrated in the shower and breaking them. But nonetheless, it still felt good to feel like I knew what I was doing. You can go watch my wash and go videos on my channel and see what I was doing, you know, just a month ago. And I felt like I had figured it out. And it was working, and it was great. And I loved my hair. I loved how beautiful it looked when I wore it out. I loved just wearing it up in a pineapple and being able to see my face. I didn't really love the bangs so much. I struggled with getting the bangs right, and I didn't like how they would frame my face. I felt like it wasn't that flattering for my face. I feel like the most flattering is when my hair is pulled out of my face. But anyway, that brings me to today. I'm in my Saturn return. Last year, I experienced some of the toughest emotions of my entire life, and it made me stronger. And I trust myself more than ever. I took my life back. I stopped doing things that I didn't want to do. The people-pleasing, you know, part of me. I finally started to get some power back and just stop people-pleasing so much. And I trust myself more than ever, like I think I just said. And my self-esteem is just like higher than it's ever been. I finally feel like I really love myself. I have true confidence. I know that I'm beautiful on the inside and the outside. And I'm not my hair, and I'm not people's perception of my hair. And there's something about going out into the world with big curly hair, and people are constantly reminding you that you're being perceived. It's not like you can just walk through the grocery store and go unnoticed. People notice when you have a big curly afro, and they let it be known. And I've been approached so many times, like, for example, in a Costco parking lot by an Asian man who's like, is that really your hair? Is that really your hair? And I'm like, I'm just at Costco. Like, yeah. I don't really care to be the center of attention in that way, but I didn't do it for anyone else besides myself. I did it for the convenience for me. I dreamed of waking up and not having to do my hair, and not having to plan my life around my wash day, and not having to plan my life around, well, how long has it been since I washed my hair? Is it gonna work? Am I gonna be able to take it down? Or am I just gonna have to put it up in a pineapple? I'm just over it. Like, I dreamed of being able to spend less time and energy on my hair, and I finally feel confident enough to shave it off and see what it's like, and to have that experience for myself. So that's the long, version of why I shave my hair. But I guess the short version is just that I finally love myself. I finally have true confidence and trust in myself. And I knew that even if I shaved my head, And it was revealed that I have a huge head, because I was worried that I was gonna have like a situation. Glad I don't. But even if that was the case, I knew that I would still be beautiful, because it's really not your hair that defines your beauty. It's your character, it's your values, it's your energy, it's taking care of yourself so that you can be the best version of yourself, so that you can show up with good energy. And I've done a lot of that work. I had no choice but to, because of things that have happened in my life the last few years. And I feel like I've come out on top. I feel like I've come out on the other side. And I'm just really grateful to be here. And I'm really glad that I took the chance and shaved my head, because it feels amazing. It feels so good. Like, oh my gosh, the sensation of like water on your head feels so good. I actually want to go jump in the ocean, because that's something I haven't done yet. Like I said, I love swimming. I want to go jump in the ocean and like feel the waves crash on my actual head. I need to go do that like today. Actually, what I did though, I shaved my head. Well, I had my boyfriend shave my head, as you saw. And then right after we filmed that video, we drove into the desert and camped for 2 nights. So I literally just got to like soak up the sun, and like it was really cold at night. That wasn't fun, but I had a really good warm beanie. I also recently saw Doja Cat's Hot Ones episode, and she said that the best part of being bald for her was being able to put her time and energy into her outfits and like her makeup, and not so much her hair. And I have never felt so seen as when I heard that. I was like, yes, like that's what I want. Like that's what I want to do. I just want to be able to spend my energy on other things, like my outfit or my makeup or my YouTube videos, or, you know, whatever else I want to do that day. I was just spending so much energy worrying about my hair and the, you know, all the maintenance that went into taking care of my hair. So shout out to her, and shout out to Willow Smith also, because they have made it, because they were brave enough to shave their head on the platforms that they have. It's not so much of like a radical thing to do anymore. It's just like a choice that a woman can make, and Halsey as well, because I have always like loved her shaved head journeys. You know, I feel like she's done it so many times, and just I look up to those women who have done that, and how positive they would talk about their experience shaving their head. And I really felt empowered to do it myself, knowing that like, well, they're so beautiful even without hair, like maybe I will be too, lo and behold. Anyway, if you're watching this video because you're thinking about shaving your head, I just want to say, do it. Follow your gut instinct and do it. Do not be afraid. Yes, buy a wig or two. Yes, I will be wearing wigs here and there when I feel like it, as a form of expression. It's not that deep, okay? But if you're thinking about doing it, do it. It's your head. It's your hair. You are not your hair. You are not people's perception of your hair. And you're so much more than what is on top of your head. And if you feel called to shave your head, then by all means, absolutely do it. It's just hair. It will grow back. With a vengeance, probably, as my hairstylist said. Well, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching and listening. And I hope that if you're watching because you want to shave your head, I hope that it helps you and encourages you to follow that instinct of yours and just go for it. And you're going to be just as beautiful, if not more beautiful. I've never felt so beautiful, and it feels really good. And also, like, as masculine as it is, it also feels like it brought out my femininity in some way. And that's another journey that I'm on, is like really leading into that. But we'll talk about that in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And I'll be back with more videos soon. Bye.